Don was a very kind, gentle guy. He was a consensus maker, and he was always extremely friendly, outgoing, and a little bit eccentric at sometimes. A lot of people probably wouldn't know, but he drove a pink Cadillac, and not too many people have pink Cadillacs except Mary Kay representatives, and he was not a Mary Kay representative, but Don loved cars, and he loved his pink Cadillac.
Well, I think that he probably was very encouraging to most younger builders that's getting started, what to expect and not to expect, and that they're going to get out of what they put into it. And he just instilled a desire for young people coming into the association, whether it was an associate member or a builder member, that get involved and you'd be rewarded.
We have an award at the local association called the Don Harrington Award, and it is given to a deserving person for consistency and longevity of membership and service to the organization, and that exemplifies him in a lot of ways.
His ability to build consensus, to bring people together. He worked in every level of the home building industry and was outstanding everywhere he worked.
Extraordinarily consistent, active comprehensively at both the local, state, and national level, holding offices at very high positions in all of those, serving on multiple committees. So I think consistency, that long-term consistency speaks a lot to Don's career.
He was always willing to do anything and say anything that needed to be done. He was a very conscientious person and wanted to help anybody and everybody he came in contact with.
Don was a very innovative builder. He pioneered some of the first concrete slab on grade with perimeter heat ducts in the floor system, which at that time was really kind of unheard of. So he's kind of an out-of-the-box thinker, very cutting edge.
The greatest thing was Don's ability to bring people together and was an example to the rest of us in how he acted and how he led and what he did and the way he treated people.
Don's leadership capability was the fact that he generally knew the direction that you needed to go and probably ultimately what the answer would be, but he inspired other people to engage and build that consortium, that collective answer to the question so that everyone was basically on the same page.
I feel like he's very deserving, probably as more so as any of them that's ever been elected into the Hall of Fame. He's very deserving of this recognition because he's made a real contribution to the building industry.
One thing I can say about Gene McCown is that all good things in Norman, Gene McCown is at the root of them. Every major building that serves people in need, Gene had a hand in building it. When there's something that a nonprofit needs, they turn to Gene and he opens up his heart and helps make it happen.
Ideal Homes has done a lot of cutting edge things. One was the Lung Association. They built a healthy house. They were the first home builder in the United States to build a zero energy home in that price point. Ideal Homes was awarded America's Best Builder, and that is through Builder Magazine, which is the association trade magazine for our whole association, which has well over 100,000 members, and it is a hard award to win. And that's something that Gene has helped their company innovate and be able to win awards like this.
He has helped build shelters for people who are homeless. He's helped build community centers for children who are struggling and their parents aren't able to live with them and help them. And at Food and Shelter, he's helped us build an amazing home where people are moving in off of the streets and growing their life skills, growing their families, and building strong, stable families that will never be homeless again.
Other people's success is what really motivates and drives him on the business front, along with his giant philanthropical vein that he has, but it really motivates him to see other people be successful, and that anything he can do to help that along the way is just a bonus for him.
Gene will be remembered as someone with integrity, someone that helped people, someone that was a mentor, someone that was innovative, and someone that was able to get things done. When Gene decides we're going a direction, that's the direction we're going, and he's going to work hard to make that come true.
I think what makes Gene Hall of Fame worthy is his impact that he is going to leave. He has just helped so many people. Through our company, he's helped people have homes that they can raise their families in. He's provided a job for 100 or plus people who can then raise their families and provide homes. That's what's important to him, is making a difference.
Well, the one word that comes to mind about Gene to me is mentoring. He has mentored more people than anybody I know, both professionally and personally. It's incredible how many people he's mentored, and tons of people in our industry.
When I think about someone who would be in a Hall of Fame, I think about strong leaders who have done amazing things, outside of the box things. Well, Gene's a home builder and he's done some great homes, but he's also a change maker. He's a community builder, and he's a community servant. And I think those things are truly special and make him worthy of being recognized with this amazing honor.
If I could emulate anything, any traits of my father, it's how honest he is and how fair he is, and in all dealings, regardless of whether it's somebody he likes or somebody that is maybe an adversary.
I really became close friends with J.W. probably 35 years ago. And at our age, that's not really a very long time ago, but J.W. is a very unusual guy. He's somebody that's achieved so much and has so much strength of personality. He doesn't have anything to prove.
It's amazing going around Oklahoma City, especially South Oklahoma City. The running joke with our family is, and my kids, his grandchildren, is we can't go anywhere without Grandpa knowing somebody. And it's usually them coming up to him and spending valuable time with him, which is indicative that they see him as a true friend.
He's been involved in really everything that's important in the south part of Oklahoma City, and served on the MAPS 2 Advisory Committee, OSU Hall of Famer, Oklahoma City Public School Hall of Fame. His list of accomplishments is long. I tell you, you cannot overestimate the level of respect that people that know J.W. have for him. In the south part of Oklahoma City, he's just really a living legend.
I think just the fact that he has stuck it out since 1960 and been a help, a mentor, financial help to so many people to get them started in business and partner with them, whether it be providing lots or capital to build. I think he has a legacy of helping a lot of people get into the industry and get on their own 2 feet.
People will remember him for his integrity and his loyalty to his friends, especially the love he has for his family. It's amazing what he's done for a very wide range of family members. He's really a wonderful man. And man is in capital letters. I mean, man, if there ever was a real man, it's J.W. Mashburn.
I think his peers will remember him as somebody who was a very good businessman, but again, just an honest, fair person. I'm very grateful to be able to work with my dad every day, learn from him. I still go back to him daily, probably, for advice. He lets me spread my wings, but he's always there to support me if I need it. And it's been a blessing, truly has.
In 2006, Mike was elected as president, and we went to Fall Board in Salt Lake City. And going into Salt Lake City area caucus, which every president attends, we noticed the PAC board. And at the PAC board, Oklahoma was the only state that had not met its goal. Not only had we not met our goal, we were only at about 20% of the goal.
He said, this is the main thing we're going to do for the next year and a half while I'm president. We're going to get the PAC contributions up. And he was incessantly putting his boot in my posterior to get out and go and raise PAC money. And if I had a problem and somebody was giving me a problem or not wanting to talk about it, I'd call Mike and Mike could make a personal call.
He made it a personal goal to solicit Gold Key, Platinum, and Capital Club members so that Oklahoma would meet its goal. He started the trend, and every president since then has continued it. Not only has Oklahoma met its goal, it has succeeded its goal. Mike Gillis started that trend and has continued to advocate for that trend and has got every president to follow along with him in that trend.
He became my mentor, even though I'm probably 15 years older than he is. He became my mentor in all things for energy efficiency and home building. And I would call him incessantly the first several years that I was doing this to have my questions answered. And he was always receptive to taking the calls, and he was always receptive in giving the answers.
You know, you almost want to use the term Better Homes and Gardens, the quality award, because when it comes to Mike, it is quality, because everything that he's going to touch, you know that it's going to be quality, from his service to helping others, but especially to his building. I mean, he is definitely a quality builder.
I think overall, Gillis is probably viewed with a little bit of awe because of his knowledge and all the stuff that he's done. And there's not many people that want to go up and say, well, I know as much as you know. So I think that's the way he's probably viewed. I think he's viewed with a tremendous amount of respect, which only comes from doing what he does the way he does it, and builders acknowledging that.
I think Mike will be remembered for always being there. The term constant has been used, and Mike is a constant. When nobody else is showing up, he's there. And to me, that's a definition of leadership. You show up when others can't or won't.
You know, the one word that comes to my mind is availability. He has always made himself available to do whatever he's asked from association standpoint and also from working with other people. I mean, he's a very, very unselfish individual, and God, that's rare. Believe me, it's very rare.